Let's look at ab training to start with, or individual muscle training. So this means using as concentrated as we can exercises that focus on certain muscles of the core. So the obvious one to start with is the abdominal crunch. So we would start in this position, tuck the chin, ribs to pelvis, ribs to pelvis, ribs to pelvis. So again, what we're trying to do is really concentrate the tension through the six-pack muscle or the abdominals here. We would then take it, or we could then take it into another exercise. So we may have a weight in the hands, and then we would rotate from side to side. This would then start to access internal and external obliques. There will be a part of the abdominals working, but the main focus is the internal and the external obliques. What we could then do, come up onto the feet, and you see this, they'll hold a weight in the side, and then they'll sort of crunch the side here with the idea that they're trying to access QL, although they're not, but they may say internal and external obliques at the side as well. And then finally, with the back extension, they may use a machine or a rack like this, or they may just do it off the floor, where they would come into position here, and again they would round the spine and then bring it up into this extension. Now, why are these exercises poor for the core? The main reason, well, there's two main reasons. One, they access individual muscles, or they heighten the activity and concentrate it into individual muscles. Now, granted, we have gone all the way around the core, but because we've isolated here, 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 and then at the back, that doesn't mean that it brings everything together. And I'm going to explain what bringing it together means, because when the core is brought together as one unit, that's much healthier for the spine. It's going to build you greater fitness, and it's going to enhance any sporting performance that you may want to use it for. And I'll explain that in the next component. So when we do that with isolated exercises, it's assumed that that happens. I've got a really strong core, I've got really strong abdominals, and I'm really strong at the side, therefore I've got really strong abdominal wall here. That's an assumption. That's not necessarily true. Also, with all the rotation of the spine, the flexion and extension of the spine, that's bringing extra stress to the spine, which, if done incorrectly, will eventually end up in aches, pains, tightness, or possibly even injuries. But it will certainly be moving you in that direction and make you more vulnerable to it. So that's what we have to understand with ab training. So what we'll do in part 2 is look at core training.